Hello friends, welcome to Code Heaven. Today I'm going to show you about this AI technology that we've been which is which is very famous nowadays. That's called ChatGPT. So we're going to integrate our .NET project with OpenAI APIs so that we can generate auto completion text in our API. So let's get started. So for that, let's make a new project. The project would be an API project. So it's ASP.NET Core API project. And let's name it Open API. Next, let's use .NET Standard 7. Enable Open API support. We can either use controllers or use minimal APIs. So let's use controllers for now just to test because there's lots of already set up in controllers. With minimal APIs, we will have to can set up many more things. So let's use controllers for now. And after that, it's coming. So we've got controllers here and we've got program file here, which is our main file. We've got inbuilt Swagger as well. So for this ChatGPT, what we will have to do is we'll have to now let me open a new browser and let's look for Open API. We'll have to sign up for the sign up to get the API. Where is the Open API? Open API chat GPT. It's this one. So we'll have to go to API and let's go to sign up. It's redirecting us to sign up. So we'll have to sign up here. Let's just log in with Google. Yes, so we've signed it already. So there are lots of options here. Like we can build the text completion, code completion, fine-tuning, image generation, embeddings. But before that, we'll have to go to personal to get our API keys. So let's generate a new API key. So this one. This is our API key. Let's save it. I'll save it in my notepad. One moment. Okay. So this is our API key. Now what we'll have to do is we've generated our controller. We'll have to add Open API SDK. So there are two ways. We can either use the REST APIs or we can also use the SDK, which we can find it in NuGet package manager. Let's look for Open API. Open API. It's not this one. It should be by Google. Okay, I found that library. It's OpenAI by Roger. Roger is the author. It's this one by OK Godot. So let's install this one. It's now installed. Okay. So after installing, what we will have to do is now let's create a controller. Let's create a new controller called uh, let's create an empty controller. Let's call it OpenAI controller. And in this OpenAI controller, what we'll have is uh, we'll have and let's make it get result and make this post HTTP post. The route will be route data action from body string prompt. So now we'll be putting some um, we'll put in the API key. So the API key would be the one that we saved before. Is this one. And here we got return view. So actually, this is meant to be an API controller, but mistakenly I've made this as the view controller. Yeah, but we can change that later on. No worries, guys. So, then, answer. Let's put this as string empty for now. OpenAI is going to new Open AI API. This one, and we'll put the API key here. And this one actually is to be API. And then completion is going to be complete some request. These are features provided by our OpenAI SDK. And we need this completion dot prompt now. It's going to the prompt. Prompt is a string that we get from the client. Completion model is going to open AI API dot models dot the currency. So it's for model we'll use the Da Vinci text dot Da Vinci text. This one, and then for completion dot We also need this max tokens. It's equal to, let's say, 4,000 for now. Result is equal to open AI dot completions dot rate and completion. If result is not equal to null, then what will be reached? Will make a loop, for its loop inside the dot result dot completion. Mới mát chưa? Ở đâu đâu ạ? Inside this loop for answer, we'll use answer is equal to item dot text, and then we'll return a and we'll return answer. This will be inside here. But else, if result is null, then what we'll have to do is we'll just return bad request. No. We can just do that with this not. We can just return this one. So in our code, we have created an endpoint with get answer. Variable API key is holding the API key that we have generated, and we've created an object of completion request. Now we need to define the model, type, and max tokens. Max token will decide the length of the text. So if you want a long answer, then keep the max token value large. So if you want a long answer, then we'll increase this max token. Now let's run this API and see the magic. Okay, it's coming. Got it. So we've got weather forecast here. Let's check out if our weather forecast is running. Yeah, it's running. Now let's check its get answer string. The interesting is let's check like what is the capital of Nepal. Execute. Oops, we got some error here. So it's a red limit reach for default do text damage is actually an exception. Let's view details. Okay, inside inner exception. Let's look inside inner exception. Tokens per limit is 15,000. Contact if you too many requests. So it says too many requests. Okay. So I think this issue is from the OpenAI. So probably I will receive too many requests. Let's run that. So we can say, okay, yes. Let's Google this. Red limits index. What do we do when we receive this kind of error? Look at I didn't find the right answer. Let's see what this one has to say. I get same error in find source. So many people are getting the same error. That means it's a three. The playground one is very limited. We'll see that playground is playground. Text dimension using playground. Instead of playground, it's saying use text dimension 003. Let's try that. So we could dive and see text as well. Let's go inside this model. So there are other more text. This is the one we are using. Default is dive and see text. Okay, let's try the default one. Let's not put anything in the model right for now. Let's try the default one. Let's try the question. What is the capital of, let's say, what is the capital of, let's say, UAE? We're getting the same error again. Too many requests. We're for default dark and C03. So it looks like there's issue in dark and C1. So instead of this dark and C1, let's use some other model. Let's use this Kussmann code. Okay. 现在我就问我这两个才不是问我这两个，就是 I'm making a video. So let's run this once again. Probably they're getting too many requests from many clients. What is the capital of what call? I'm still getting this error. Model's maximum contingent is 2049. This is a prompt or completion. This asking us, looks like it's asking us to reduce our question. So we have letters hanging here. Hanging in here. Well, you know, everything. Okay, now after I put this DaVinci text model, and I've registered max tokens here as well. Now it seems like it's working. I've put in the test what is the capital of Nepal and execute it. Okay. Again, I raised this maximum limit. But before I got the answer, like the capital of Nepal is Kathmandu. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I guess it's getting too many requests for the same model. Maybe it's the server load issue. Okay, now I got the answer. Now let's try something else. Some other question like what is like what is the capital of Australia? If you're lucky, you'll get the answer. Let's try once again. It's taking some time. For this error once again. Too many requests. Let's try once again. Okay, now we got the answer. It says Canberra. You see, the AI is working, but the only issue with this AI is the server limit. Maybe it's getting too much. Maybe many people are using this AI. They are getting too much server, too much load in the server. So this AI is working as expected. So there could be many use cases of this AI. If it work properly, we can integrate this with our like chat system, any other messaging systems, and so on. We can make a chat bot with this one. So this was for today. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also share my channel. Thank you very much. This was for today.